This afternoon, Kelly came in with our good friends, and this goes to Kyle McDermott because he gave me the idea. He gave me the idea of, I was so aggravated when he walked in the door this afternoon. I mean, I was livid. Because I realized I spent over a week on trying to purchase panel curtains. Only here. Okay, can you read that? Or is that backwards? Only in America. Now, I tried to purchase, you will not believe this. You can't make this shit up. Okay? You cannot make this up. This is the aggravation. Not even the cost of the gas, bringing it back 600 times. Not only the aggravation and your blood pressure going up from these poor pieces of crap that I tried to buy in America, or who's ever making these things. I think I have an idea. It's probably 7-year-old Asian children that they use as slaves in this country and give them maybe $1 a month to make these curtains because they're so greedy, these big corporate stores that sell this stuff. They're just selling you crap today. I mean, I don't know about you, but every single time I purchase something, I go back to the store about 65 times for one item. I don't care if it's sheets. I don't care if it's pillows, pillowcases, threads all hanging out. I mean, colors are different. This pillowcase is different with the other. Even if you buy it in a set, the same package, the colors are always off. One pillowcase is black, the other one's white. Even if you want to buy 2 white ones or 2 black, I don't understand who's working in these stores. I'm going to try to keep it clean. I'm not going to talk filthy. I'm not going to talk dirty because I'm so aggravated right now that, I mean, you don't even want to know how I'm feeling about this. I mean, it's just totally ridiculous. It's totally, totally ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to just tell you, I have to read this because I went back to the store so many times that if I don't read this, I mean, I won't remember it or you won't remember because it's like a journey. It's like a long journey to do something like this. First, I went to the store after I realized my curtains that I started out with were 10 years old, and they were a red color, and they've turned to the lightest pale shade of pink after about 10 years from the sun. Okay, that's normal. You know, sun gives you skin cancer. I mean, sun isn't healthy. I had skin cancer once, and I understand that it's very, very detrimental to things, objects, human beings, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, so I go to the store. I won't mention any corporate names, any stores. I will not do that to you, even though I would love to expose all of you. But I won't do that. I don't find that professional. So the first pair I went to purchase, were brown crushed velvet that they had. Now, I take them home. I stand back. I put them up. And it's not easy to put them up. You break your neck, your back, you're stretching. They're always in a position that, one of those positions that always hurt. Like when you're in a position to wherever everything is, it's always in a position you can't get to, rather you're going to plug something in behind a TV or whatever. It's always aggravating, But anyway, so now there's a big line I realize going through one of the panels, a big line going through, like a big missing piece right in it. I see it right through. So I say, all right, I'm going to take that back. And me having OCD, that doesn't help, okay? So this is like pouring salt on the wound and then putting gasoline inside the salt on the wound and then lighting it on fire when you have OCD. Okay? Now I bring that back, okay? And now the screen is going black, Kelly. I wonder if the screen's going black here. Is it still recording? Okay. You sure? Okay. Because the screen is going black. So I can't see anything right now because the screen is going black. Okay, thank you. Even that is aggravating. I mean, even everything is so annoying. Thank you. So now I brought that one back. I figured this will be easy, and I got another one. Okay, and then I got back, and Kelly and I realized we looked back that one of them was a different color that I didn't notice the first time. One was like sandy beige, and the other one was chocolate brown. And we missed those. Now there's 3 of them, and one of them the color. So now I said, I got to bring these back. Went back, we got another one. We went out to dinner, We said, we'll put it up when we go home. Now, when we go home, then We went back to get another one, and the next day I got up and I realized that the darn things were all screwed up. Let's put it that way. They just weren't good. Okay, because they're coming in different colors. I'm going back and forth, you know. And I says, let me change to a you know what happened? I went to get another. There were no more brown left, so I had to go to red. That's what it was. Okay, I couldn't figure that out. I went back and got red ones. Okay. Okay. Now we went back, and I noticed when I woke up in the morning that they had lines going through those too, like all different lines going through those. Okay. So I went back and got 4 more red ones. Okay. I got a couple more because they all had lines going through them. Then I got up in the morning and saw all kinds of, they were worse in the morning. I said, I got to bring these back. They're full of lines. They're just not good. Then we brought them back. I got my money back. Then we went and purchased purple sheer ones. Okay, let's try something different. Let's try sheer because sheer is see-through, and maybe it's like if I get see-through, maybe they won't be like a curtain. Okay, if I get sheer, you won't know if it's a curtain or not. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'll get the sheer because they're invisible, kind of. You don't even know they're there. So if they're screwed up, it won't bother me because they're not even there. We know what sheer curtains are. Now, we go, put them up, and we find a hole in one of the panels. And you can't make this shit up, believe me. Now there's a hole in one of the panels. Now my blood pressure is starting to go up now after 3 or 4 days. It's still going on. And so we go and we purchase another one. Now, I go back, and I wake up in the morning, and I could see these terrible, the way they located the tags was like, if you purchased like a television, you wanted to watch it, in the middle of the TV, there was like a book glued to the screen in front of it. It's just totally ridiculous. Okay, now you can't even, that's all you see is the damn tags, okay? I mean, you see nothing but the tags, and they were disgusting looking. So now I try to cut the tags off, and they rip in pieces. So now I had to bring them back. Then got mad again. I was so aggravated because now the tags are ripped off. I go back, there's no more gray. So now, no more violet. They were like a violet color. Pretty. They look nice, sheer violet, but they weren't worth threads all coming through the bottom. You could see things, and then you take them apart, and you look inside them, you could see that there's no finish at all on the bottom. You know, on the hems, no finish, all strings hanging all off, all spaghetti string. Just terrible quality, terrible quality. Then got mad. I said, I'm going to bring them back. Went to Jay's, and the stores were nice enough because I think they're probably used to the crap they all sell. So people probably bring, every time I go in the stores, I always see the return line is 40 feet long. You'd think they would get that together and try to make better quality. Then I got mad and I purchased red ones. I bring those home, and one of the red ones was 3 inches longer than the others. So now the other ones are up high, and it was a slant going down like this, going down, a slant. Some of them are 82 inches, some are 86 inches. I mean, then I got really aggravated. I brought those back, and because they didn't have any more red, then I went and I got a different color. So I went back, and I ended up getting blue linen ones. I brought the blue, I said, okay, there's no more red left. I got the blue linen curtains, you know. So now I have these blue linen curtains, only here, folks, only in America. This kind of nonsense goes on. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And it's just because of corporate America's greed. And I think that's what it is. It's just the greed of mankind today. Whatever happened to stuff that was really made when you purchased something, you never had to even think about this stuff. And this has nothing to do with my OCD. I think anyone normal would want this. So next time you buy something, if it's scratched, if it's broke, just keep bringing everything back. Bring everything back, because eventually we'll have to put a stop to this crap that us consumers are buying. Thank you for your time.